Well, most of the pain in the commercial vehicle space, including the impact of GST, is over. That's the word coming in from the corporate side. N Srinivasan of Cholamandalam Investment and Finance speaking to Jayesh Khilnani on the sidelines of the Access Capital India 2020 Stars Conference. Srinivasan said that he expects to see good growth in the fourth quarter, though the next quarter is likely to be subdued. Let's listen in.
I think the pain is over, and we have seen successive months of good growth. Q2, especially the September, has been a very good month for most of the models, most of the manufacturers, and cutting across different segments of the vehicle industry. And secondly, in October, again, festival sales has been quite buoyant. So we feel that as far as the market is concerned, the pains relating to GST is almost, you can take it as over.
For vehicle financing, what kind of disbursement number growth can we look at in the coming quarters? 25%, is that something that you are looking at?
So I have gone on record that we will be able to maintain whatever growth we have achieved in H1, that we will be able to maintain in the second half. Generally, the Q3 will be a moderate quarter, but Q4 has always been a good quarter for the vehicle finance industry. Therefore, we will be able to maintain this growth.
Take us through, some of the losses that you have seen, that is the credit loss in the home equity segment. What's your outlook on that? Do you see a pickup in the disbursements over there, or, the book is likely to degrow again?
So there are two aspects here. One is, because it's a crowded area, now everybody wants to get into this space. There's a lot of pre-closures taking place. Generally, in our book, we will expect to maintain a minimum margin. Therefore, we have allowed some pre-closures to take place. Because of that, book can degrow. Second aspect is, the problems which started in the second half of the last financial year on account of demonetization and then followed by GST, probably are dying down. If you see in the last 3 quarters successively, after a little bit of slowdown in Q3 and Q4 of last year, we have been increasing the disbursements. Growth is coming back. I believe the worst is over. There may be margin pressure, but the disbursement will start growing now. We've already seen this in the last couple of quarters. So we will see hereafter the book is growing.
I cannot not ask you about the asset quality. What does the number look like, going into FY18 or, even FY19? What is the kind of number that we can look for as far as GNPA is concerned?
In home equity or?
For both, if you can break it up.
So I think one thing, both are slightly different. As far as our home equity is concerned, the business is 10 years old. We have only made some provisions here and there. We have not lost money in this business. And then the NPA actually, which started building up in the last 3 or 4 quarters, now I think according to me it has stabilized. And these are secured book actually. The entire loan book is fully secured. And they are all, though called as home equity, they are business loans. So once the business comes out of the problems, then we'll be able to resolve all of them. So we will recover all the money. It's a question of time. And in respect of large cases where the amount involved is more than 1 crore, so we have taken steps under surface to resolve them. Therefore, in about 4 quarters at least, we'll be able to progressively reduce the NPAs which have accumulated. I'm not seeing any further accumulation of NPAs going to take place in this segment. As far as the vehicle finance is concerned, the industry everybody has been switching over to NPA recognition from 180 to 150 to 120 to 90. In fact, we accelerated the 90-day, adopted the 90-day provisioning 31 March 17 itself. On account of this itself, our absolute NPA moved up by about 450 crores. But going forward, I think, with the demand coming back, etc., the collections are also improving. We hope to do much better, and we don't expect the NPA levels from current level to go up. Though I cannot put a number, from the current level, I am not expecting the NPA to go up, it can only come down.